I was in Brazil for 9 years, and bless his heart, Dick Nerad, who ran the region for the whole time that I was there, and quite frankly did look after me. But there was a joke inside of Brazil and in Latin America that Brazil was like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave. And all the people that went down there stayed for a heck of a lot longer. But even though that's a catty story that we behind his back, we said Dick was running Hotel California behind his back, right? But to his credit and the lesson learned, he had a continuity of people there that were there for quite some time and knew the system, knew the language, knew the culture, knew how to navigate. And I'm talking about in Colombia, in Peru, in Argentina, in Chile, some very, very difficult markets. He had a team that was there for a while, and I think that was one of the things that made General Motors Latin American operations. He loved to say it, and he was right. He said, Warren, I've never had an operation that lost money, and I've never had a Latin American operation that lost money in the whole time I've been here. I don't know what those guys he would say, when you were in the bar, he'd say, I don't know what those guys in Europe or North America are doing, but we ain't losing any money here. So I'm a little pained today when I see stories about Ford leaving Brazil. That's their business. And General Motors is making, every once in a while you see little blurbs in the paper about leaving. And so the Brazilian press called me one day when I was down in Florida, but not at your place. And they called me and said, we'd like to do an interview with you. And I said, okay. So, this is how I close the interview. A lot of people are leaving, but Brazil is a 2.5 to 3 million unit market. And if you can't make money in a 2.5 to 3 million unit market, look around the globe. How many of those markets exist? Not a lot. If you can't make money in a 2.5 million unit market, you better look to the leadership that's running the company. Don't complain about the duties and the corruption and all of that stuff. Look at the leadership of the people that are running the company. That's the source of your problem, because you can't find a lot of 2.5 million unit markets in the world. Mexico isn't 2.5 million. It's 1.6. Now, they survive a lot on exports to the U.S., but I'm just talking about, you look around the globe, you can say, Europe's a 15 million market. Yeah, that's true. But inside of Europe, there's only 4 markets that are bigger than 2.5 million. And then you have Japan, and then you have the elephant, China, and you have Canada and the U.S. But it's not like a big club. And so when I hear the whine, given that I think I am an expert on Brazil, and given I knew how much money we were making down there, I get a little pained when I hear, we had to leave Brazil because we couldn't make any money. I says, okay, Toyota, Honda, and Peugeot are still down there. Just leave it to them. They're more than happy to, and Fiat, they're more than happy to take your business. There's a catty sector that turned into a lesson learned. Look to leadership if you can't make money in a 2.5 million market.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.